What's up, Aries? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot here to do take a look at March 2025 when it comes to love, romance, and relationships. Aries, I hope all is well. We're just going to cleanse the energy here from doing Pisces messages for the month, and we're going to begin your messages. Also, I'm just going to be throwing some cards here from the Streets Are Talking Oracle, and also just throwing one card from the Romance Angel Oracle deck here, just to complement your reading overall once we're finished. All right, so using the the Victorian Romantic Tarot here to deliver your messages here, Aries. Two lovers, two emperors, and two devils are in this deck. So if you receive any of the two, it's double the strength of that energy. All right, so what is the energy here coming up for Aries? Singles, couples, sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, Venuses. What is the messages here for Aries? Welcome any new subscribers, by the way. I appreciate you. And energies for Aries. What's coming up? All right, so let's cut the deck here, Aries, and let's see what the messages are going to be. How your month is going to open up. I'm not reading reversals. Well, this is going to be, for some Aries, a no drama month for sure when it comes to these relationships. So maybe in the month of February, since, you know, these energies are going to be going up sooner, that you're dealing with something right now that's emotional, you know, it's taking your emotions. Relationships, just stay focused on relationships, okay? So, but in the month of March, as the projection of this energy is for, is what you're walking away from, and it's what you don't want to deal with, all right? And it's not necessary for me to throw a clarifier on that Eight of Cups. To me, it makes too much sense that, you know, I could throw a card on there and say, well, okay, this is the reason why, you know, you had, you know, been dealing with the Eight of Cups. No, we're talking about love and relationships. So the Eight of Cups to me is having to have dealt with some sort of upsetting emotional stuff related to a relationship that was not maybe indicated of a breakup or split, divorce, or anything like that. Maybe it was just some, you know, a little bit of nonsense that was going on. Emotions were tripped up either on your end or your partner's end, or whatever. Or it could be for the single rams out there who, you know, been putting in a lot of energy and trying to make new connections and whatnot, and just ran you down emotionally. Well, in the month of March, this is what you're putting your energy away from. You're turning your back on that energy. So it's a no drama month for Aries. Next card up here is the Six of Cups. This is always going down memory lane, feeling nostalgic, but in a romantic reading, I always read that there's somebody that you may have dealt with in the past is thinking about you, and maybe, now this is specifically for, and it could happen to those Aries who are already in committed partnerships, but this is specifically for those single rams, right? That you may have had some sort of emotional connection to in the past. Things didn't work out, and you know, maybe the timing was all wrong or whatever for both parties. This person here, however, is thinking of you. So don't be too surprised in the month of March that this person reaches out to you and tries to make some sort of reconnect, okay? Good emotions, equal number of cups. So again, on the emotional scale, what you give is what you're going to get back in return. All right, so the next card up here is the Devil. Okay, so whenever the Devil, one of the two devils in this deck, shows up here, there's some energy here that needs to be addressed by you, Aries. Whether that energy relates to anything that's keeping you from improving yourself, keeping you from your better self. This is usually repeating things, okay? This is usually having to deal with toxic relationships. Are you in an FWB situation, friends with benefits, you know? You just meet up, do the sex, and then you go your separate ways. That's, to me, is not a healthy relationship. It may be beneficial at that time for a release or whatever, and then, but it keeps you from any emotional attachments that are going to be, healthy for you in the long run. All right. Some people are just satisfied with that. Some people are just satisfied with just getting together, doing the wham bam, thank you ma'am, and going about their business. But that's the devil. It's still the devil. The devil relates to having to do with repetitive energies that are not serving your highest good, or it's not something that is healthy for you. Unrequited love. It could be just you having to repeat a thought process over a relationship, feeling like you're addicted to a person, even within a relationship. Okay. When it comes to any types of addictions that may be affecting or impacting the relationship, drinking, smoking, could be having to deal with wanting too much sex, pornography, excessive pornography. That's the devil casting that energy out there. So in the month of March, I feel that the devil shows up here for you to have you bring up to the surface of those energies that may be affecting you or impacting you and how it relates to you in dealing with relationships, whether you're single, Aries, or in a relationship as we speak. All right, so the next card here after the devil represents the Ten of Wands. This is just energy here for me, so it could be for the singles and the coupled Aries, just having to do things, busy in yourself, putting your energy out there. Maybe for the singles, putting your energy out there to make new connections romantically. If it's for the Aries who are already in committed partnerships, then you could be doing things together energetically, doing whatever it is that's necessary within the partnership. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, so following the Ten of Wands here, now we have this major arcana of the Sun. All right, so the Sun is here to bless all the Rams in the month of March, whether you're single or in a relationship, because this Sun here is all about achieving some sort of happiness, success. It is the yes answer to all questions. All right, definitely feeling childlike, feeling energetic, feeling vibrant. And it's full of happiness, blessings, and also, too, it mirrors over there to that Eight of Cups, so it could be in the form of healing. All right, so we have the major arcana of the Sun here to bless Aries in the month of March when it comes to these relationships. Up next is the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is, again, underneath that Eight of Cups, it may be very significant, having to deal with, a level of stress or stressors related to a relationship. Now that energy is moving away from you. In the month of March, things are calming down, clearing out. I always say smooth sailing, smooth passages. However, the Six of Swords to me means that there could be some traveling involved again for single Rams and Rams that are in partnership. So it could be that you're single and you're traveling and it's linked romantically, or if you're a couple, you could be just, getting away for the weekend, spending quality time with one another. There's nothing wrong with that. Following the Six of Swords here, now we have the Moon, major arcana, so changes are about. And this is emotional changes. So in the month of March, Aries, when it comes to your emotions, I always say keep a check on your emotions, making sure that you are always trying to strike a balance when it comes to your emotions. You don't want this Moon, because it has a tendency to be tricky, to send your emotional state up too high or send your emotional state up down too low. Okay, you just want to just equal things out here. However, the Moon reveals things. So when we're talking about relationships, it could be likes and crushes that come through, right? And then also, too, this Moon represents an extension of greater energy towards you through devotion and love, dedication from, your partners or potential partners to be. So yes, secrets are revealed. A cycle of energy is, of course, phasing away from you. A new cycle is about to open up. The Moon is also, too, a type of energy of reflection. It sits underneath the Six of Cups. So again, reflecting on maybe for some of you a past romantic partnership. If you're single, then that person still may come through who, you could be thinking about. They may be thinking about you. Or it could be just moments of Aries just reflecting on a relationship that they had in the past and, how that relationship came to shape you and where you are today. Okay, so there's a lot of reflection that I see going on here for both single rams and coupled rams when it comes to relationships. Up next now we have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is all about that love, right? All about that love. In connection with that moon, again, this is one of the cards that there could be some sort of, extension of that dedication, devotion coming towards you from your significant others, or it's what's to be, because this Ace of Cups also brings in or unites new romantic partnerships. There could be pregnancy news around you. Of course, I can't go without saying childbirth also may be present. Okay. A relationship goes under an emotional change here. Now this is positive. I'm seeing this as being very, very positive here. Emotional change. Remember I said reflection, someone from your past. All right. Next card up here for you, Aries, is the Three of Pentacles. This is where you get introduced to somebody new, not necessarily in the workplace environment, but you could be introduced to somebody new completely if you're the single ram out there, specifically by a friend, family member, could be a business associated, could be a coworker, but you get introduced to somebody new. Okay, that may lead to something romantic. Last card that I have for you, Aries, I didn't have to throw any clarifiers here. I spoke too soon. See, there you go. Nine of Swords. Damn. Okay, so the Nine of Swords is here. Of course, it mirrors over here to the Ace of Cups. I always have to say when the sword shows up, when there's cards referring to any childbirth or pregnancy news, cesarean section, first and foremost. Some Aries here may be feeling like they're out on the ledge when it comes to the relationship, but there's still that whole aspect of the major arcana, the sun over top of this here, giving you the energy to heal any inner conflicting energies that are unresolved from your recent or distant past. That could be external energies. This is having to deal with, first and foremost, the energy that relates to the Nine of Swords is betrayals, being cheated on, having affairs. It could be mental abuse, psychological abuse, all kinds of stuff. Feeling like the woman out here in this picture on the ledge, having to deal with some sort of extreme pain and suffering when it comes to the relationship. But I'm going to throw a clarifier on this card here to see what the exact reason why it's here, Aries. All right. So, someone dealing with some sort of unresolved, painful energies. Excuse me. Cheating, having affairs, betrayal, okay, being lied to excessively, all of that, seeking some sort of relief, having to stay up at night, wondering about relationship specific, whether or not this person has been cheating on you, lying to you, having some sort of affair. This is a trust issue type of card, distrust, I should say, not trust. All right, so why is this Nine of Swords here for Aries? Why did it show up in this beautiful spread? Okay, and when I did Pisces, their very first card was the Three of Swords. So, what a way to start the month. Anyway, could be the reason why it's here. Okay, so having the inability, see the Strength card is having the inability here, Aries, to overcome those things, those conflicting energies that may have been, that you have been dealing with from your past, or trying to be strong enough to deal with them so that you are able to move forward, leaving that energy behind you. Okay, so I'm seeing the Strength card having to come forth as a clarifier, as things that you may have already tried to work on, okay, and maybe didn't have the strength, not necessarily the physical strength, but maybe the resources, relying on your own energies to help you recover from any situation that you may have been dealing with or struggling with. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. And this, because we have many lions in this set, then it's many people, or it could have been just, a couple of relationships from your past that are still having some sort of impact with you moving forward. Whether you're in, the Aries that I'm reading for that's already in a relationship, or the single Aries that I'm reading for, and this is the struggle that you've been having trying to rid yourself of the conflict to enter into a relationship. Now, specific here, this could be, even though this is your reading, Aries, and you represent fire, this is Leo, someone may have had some sort of struggles directly involving a Leo, okay? Maybe dealt with a Leo who has cheated on you, has lied to you, has made you sort of do some sort of suffering, lack of trust because of their ego, their vanity. All right, I'm seeing all this right now as I'm reading. But I feel that the major reason why the card is here, well, all of the things that I just said, but simply put, having to struggle to become strong to overcome those challenges. All right. All right. So that's what I have for you, Aries. That's just my spin. Take what's going to work for you. Leave the rest alone. We're going to throw some cards from the Streets Are Talking Oracle. You can take these messages however you want. Okay. Whatever works for you is going to work for me. All right. So here we go. Messages from the Streets of Oracle. I'm sorry. The Streets Are Talking Oracle. Okay. Okay. Lost. Loved one or lover. Some sort of loss indicated here. Next up is remembering the past. Okay, that will go directly into the energy of the Six of Cups. Remembering, and the moon that I said that some of you may be reflecting on relationships of your past, or it could be that you're in a relationship now and there's still some sort of form of reflections of how things used to be done with you, or, just embarking on a time of your past together. Next card up here is family member. You are stronger than you know, and I have your back. So somebody has your back within a family situation. That could be anything connected to the Nine of Swords. So basically, you have support here. The struggle that you may be encountering here or having difficulty with, you're not alone. So make sure that you are aware of that, and that there are people here who are willing to help you, talk to you, or, whatever the situation may be. Last card I'm going to draw for you is escapism. Escapism. Now, this looks like she's smoking a joint, so maybe someone gets into the form of escaping from reality. That, again, would be the Nine of Swords, because the Nine of Swords always seeks some sort of relief from reality, from the pain, or whatever it is that you're conflicted with, and that could be through prescription medication, non-prescription medication, weed smoking, drinking, alcohol, and so forth. So somebody is going through some sort of escapism, or may experience some sort of escapism in the month of March when it comes to these relationships. All right, so let's throw a one card here, a single card from the Romance Angels Oracle. See what the theme of energy here for you is, Aries. And that is, look, past life relationships. Yeah, you have known each other before. Oftentimes when I draw this card here, it just simply means that you are either currently in a relationship where the energy of that person comes across, and it may be that both of you feel that way, sort of like a deja vu kind of thing, that, I've known this person. Things are familiar. That's that past life relationship. You have known each other before, but you can't quite put your finger on it. It's all about that deja vu. Okay, it's like, I've known this person. You know this person, but you can't really figure out why you feel so close to this person, or there's some sort of connection to you, or you feel strongly connected to this person, and it oftentimes go unexplainable. Well, that would be the reason that you have some sort of connection in your past life. Now, the past life relationship also could be not only for those Rams that I'm reading for that are experiencing that type of energy in current relationships, but this also could be what's to come for those single Rams if there is any connections that are made in the month of March. Okay? All right, so this is what I have for you, Aries. It's just me interpreting these messages. As always, take what's going to work for you, leave the rest alone. Yes, I appreciate you guys. Welcome new subscribers. Have a very safe, great month ahead. Did I mention if you guys celebrate St. Patrick's Day, enjoy that as well. Always come back to get more of these messages from me, Aries, and I will talk to you soon. Ciao.